Today, we're going to talk about one of my favorite things to collect. Rare consumables. So let's get started. We'll start out with cakes. They came out in 2012 and 2013, and for whatever reason they made them separate items. Spicy cakes would set your head on fire. Sparkly cakes would shoot gigantic sparkles from you. Glowing cakes would put a huge white glow on you. Smoky cakes would shoot a little bit of smoke from your mouth. And all the cakes had a really short effect time, maybe like 5 seconds or less. And you got those from killing party hat mobs, or party crown mobs in 2013. Balloons also did this. And to get balloons, you just pick them up around different places like the castle or lures. And how balloons used to work would be, you use them, and then they just fly up like 50 feet and disappear. And at some unknown time, the balloon function broke, so now it spawns right next to you and just hovers there, and then disappears. I guess they didn't bother to fix it since they're old, but people still have them. I mean, look. Snowballs were also from 2012 and 2013. 5 to 1,000 damage. In 2012, you just pick up snowballs from the ground. 2013, you kill snowmen for them. It would just throw a snowball and do its damage. Any of these items, they do damage. You might be thinking, hey, maybe I could use it in PvP. Well, you can't because it's an item. Pumpkin bombs, got them from killing enemies. I only have the mighty as my highest. An interesting thing that they also have flame burst ones, which did the same amount of damage, but in AoE, it was much rarer to get. Frosty, explosive, and shocking crackers, you pick them up off the ground in 2012. Do a little explosion of their element in front of you and use the spellcasting animation to do it. Like back then, you do the generic bow thing, explode. Ice crystals, Glenmore event. I have a royal. And I think they're from like these frozen wraith guys. Energy restoring, that's unique but pretty useless. Summer Spark scrolls. I have a 5,000 one. I'm not sure if there's godlies or not. Let me know if you know of any. But you get those from killing Beltane fire mages, and they would drop scrolls usually, but really rarely they could drop a mount too. Brimstone scrolls were the same way, except it was with witch characters instead. Same concept. With all these things I'm showing you, there's different tiers. So basically, mine are through Godly if Godly exists. Beacon of Destiny, I got it from killing these 196 tree guys, but they're from bounty related stuff back then. It was a pretty rare thing to get, and it just worked like a firework. Spooky Potion would spawn a cloud of bats around you. Rare drop. Snowflake Crystal would spawn a snowbound effect around you, also a rare drop. I'm not sure why there's an energy cost on it. I wonder if I have a 1 energy character, if I could just reduce all my energy with it. I'm not sure. Maybe one day I'll test it. Wines, frost wine, sap wine, flame wine for different elements, and then dagger wine, stone wine, blade wine for the physical ones. Now remember how in my one video I said pierce helmets were overpowered, or resist pierce that is, and the other resistance helmets? Well, the godly one is only half as effective as this. So think of how overpowered that could be, and it could be used at any level. That's probably why I don't have that many. There's also Vials of Life, which healed for 5,000. Tradable too. Root Scrolls you used to be able to buy from the Plat Shop. And you give them a Stone Bell quest sometimes. Not anymore though. Haste Scroll, Early Otherworld, Blizzard Scroll, Early Otherworld. And keep in mind that freezes everyone within 6 meters for a half minute. That's pretty crazy. Barrier Scroll, 5,000 damage shield for everyone in your group. I can see why these things don't exist anymore. Those are all Early Otherworld. Growth Potion, Shrink Potion. Used to be able to get them from the Stonebell Quest, not anymore. Used to be able to buy them in the Plat Shop. Super Growth, Super Shrink, were Plat Shop only. And if you want to get shrunk down without having to get a Shrink Potion, you can fight Bonehead and get hit by the one attacker and I'll shrink you for 5 minutes. A little cheap fix. Rhyme Bomb, Pyre, and Acid were for the Spider Queen's minions. They would have different elements and hit you with stuff, and it would just make you immune to that. No use for it now, even though that you can get the Spider Boss as a legacy, because the minions won't spawn, just like Ymir's guards won't spawn. Ancient Idols, they were obviously removed and then replaced by normal idols. The only difference is that these idols will heal you to 100% instead of 50 and no energy. And bandages were from an old Shalemont quest, this doctor guy, and you get like 1 or 2 for doing it, so not that many existed because people didn't really do that quest. Well, those were some of my items that I have laying around. If you have anything that I haven't seen before, I'd like to know about it, because I love this kind of stuff. Well, that's all for now.